Let me ask you something. How often do you listen to music? Do you have a pair of headphones like this? You know, these are like Sony. How often do you use a pair of headphones like that? If you answered more than like 5 hours a day, then like, bro, you got something to fix. I'm being completely serious right now. Listening to music can be very nice. It can be a very happy little moment. But most of the time it's a distraction. I know some people, or I used to know some people that listen to music while they sleep. And I'm thinking, isn't that kind of fucked up? You're here, you're trying to fall asleep, you're tired, you want to focus on your breath, you want to focus on sleeping, and then you have like, I don't know, on your Alexa, and it's just fucking yelling, I don't know, fucking playing Lil Uzi Vert, playing some fucking mumble rapper, instilling these bad fucking things on you. It distracts you from what you actually have to do. A lot of music is pretty good for you, honestly, yes, but a lot of it is bad. It can distract you like shit from the thing that you have to do. Right now, let's say you have to study. You have something that you want to do on your monitor, right? On your computer. You have some, like, maybe an assignment you have to study, but then you have music playing in the background. You're working, and suddenly a verse you like comes up. You start singing along to it. You're not paying attention to the study. You're not paying attention to the assignment anymore. You're paying attention to the verse. You're paying attention to the lyrics. Suddenly, your focus is split. You're not 100% on the assignment, on the studying anymore. You're maybe 70-30, 50-50, 30-70. You don't want that. You want to be 100% focused on the thing you want to do, right? Because if you're not, then is it worth it? Oh, but it's better than 1%. Okay, sure. But do you want to be better than 1%? Do you want to just be a little bit better than 1%? No. You want to be a lot better than 1%. If you're putting in 1% effort, that doesn't compare to the guy that puts in 90% effort. The person that does 1% effort is listening to music, has all these cute distractions, you know, is eating fucking junk food on the side, messy ass desk, and then the person that puts in 90 to 100% effort, nothing. All they have to do is fucking work. No lights around them, no fucking food, no music, nothing. Pure fucking focus. No distractions, no music. The music can be a big distraction for you. Just try it out. Believe me, try it out. Don't listen to music while you sleep. That can distract you while you're trying to sleep, while you're trying to focus. And on that point, it can instill these weird fucking like mindsets into you. If you're sleeping and you're listening to Lil Uzi Vert, all these like I don't know, weird degenerate rappers, what do they rap about? Oh, all my money stacked up on the stacked up money, fucking all these bitches, weed, alcohol, degenerate activities. Do you really want that to influence your future decisions? Probably not. If you're watching a video like this, then you probably want to improve yourself. You probably want to have a better mindset. You probably want to be successful. Then let me ask you something. Do you think successful people listen to music like this that talks about drinking alcohol, fucking as many bitches as possible? No. Especially not while they're sleeping. While you're sleeping, it's like the only sense that you have is maybe touch and like hearing. What do you hear when you're sleeping if you have music on? That degenerate music. Imagine like that hyper focus that your brain has on your fucking ears. It hears this fucking music coming from the side, and it's like, oh yes, I'm listening to this artist talking about money, sex, alcohol, weed. Oh, I want those things now. What the fuck? No. It's not that you just have to change what type of music that you listen to, but it's that you have to change when you listen to it. If you're on the bus and you're going somewhere and you literally have nothing to do, maybe you already meditated, you're kind of tired from that. Music. Okay, there you go. That you can listen to music then. Maybe if you're walking on the street, you can have like one of these like donut things. You can have one of them on your ear and the other one like out like that, because you don't want to like fucking be completely oblivious to everything around you. Sure, then you can listen to music. But music can be an insane influencer in your life. If you start listening to music about God, Jesus, then you're going to start thinking about God and Jesus more. If you start to listen to music about maybe family, you're going to start thinking about family more. If you start to listen to music about drugs, fucking bitches, degeneracy, what do you think you're gonna listen to more? Drugs, bitches, degeneracy. That's how it works. It influences you whether you realize it or not in the tiniest ways, which can compound itself into big ways. You listen to this music now, it can influence your decision a couple weeks from now. And that's a dangerous tool. For most people, music is a form of easy dopamine. If you don't already know that easy dopamine is just like, if you don't know, dopamine is like the feel-good drug, sort of like a feel-good chemical inside of our body that releases whenever we do something that feels good, hence the name feel good, like feel good chemical, which is just dopamine, right? And we classify it in like the self-improvement space as like easy dopamine and real dopamine. Real dopamine comes from hard work, shit that like our ancestors used to do, like fucking kill a boar. It's like you're running after the boar, you fucking spear it and you're like, ah! That's fucking real dopamine. You feel so fucking powerful in that moment, you feel so good. But then now, in our modern day world, we have so many easy dopamine sources like fucking music and, I don't know, video games, porn, that it's just become normal. It's become normal to feel good and happy all the time. Sure, there's a time and place for everything sure, you can feel happy, but there's a time and place for everything. Isn't it time to get to work already? Isn't it time to fucking do some serious work to make some progress, not to just, listen to music, feel all happy all the time, and be distracted? No, you gotta get to work, bro. Start to focus. You've seen that chart before that like shows you how easy dopamine affects your happiness levels, your happiness threshold, right? Okay, if you didn't, let me explain it to you. Let's say you start at level 1, like level 1 happiness level. You do an easy dopamine activity, and I'm going to compare it to like a real dopamine activity. You start at level 1 and you do an easy dopamine activity. Let's say porn. You feel good now, but then later you're going to suffer the consequences, and then you go down 2. So you go up 1 once you do the easy dopamine activity like porn, then you go down 2 after you finish. So now you're at 0. Next time you do it, 1, -1. 0, -2. That's how it goes. You go up 1, down 2. But then with a real dopamine activity, maybe you go down 1. You pay now. But then later, you go up. That's how it works. You go, instead of like this, instead of like up, then down, you go down, then up. That's how it works. You want to start doing these real dopamine activities like hard work. Hard work is like the biggest one, and that can like, it's kind of a big topic, a big section, which can split into other different ones, like working on a business that you care about. That's hard work. Going to the gym, cold approaching people, those are all hard work, but they make you feel so good later. Isn't that the real reward? Isn't that the real reward, the real thing that you're seeking? How to feel good later? If you want to feel good now, then go ahead, be a degenerate. Go ahead, jerk off for 11 hours a day. Your dick's gonna hurt, bro. You're gonna feel like shit after. Because if you're watching videos like this, then you know better than to jerk off now. You know that you're gonna feel like shit. You know that you're gonna feel like shit, so then you are gonna feel like shit. If you know better, then your mind is just automatically gonna think, oh, I could have done better. So now that you know stuff like this, and then you continue to do stuff like this, continue to do degenerate things, you're gonna feel like shit afterwards. Only option now is to get to work. Do something hard. Make progress.